Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotah v'tzivanu al nidalat lulav. Excellent. And so now we are going to shake the lulav in all four directions. Let me see. Now you got to shake it harder. You want to bring down the blessings from Shemayim. Very good. Back, 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 up, down, down, down. Let's give Josh a wonderful hand. I know some people probably say, Rabbi, black Jews? Who ever thought? Well, in the African American Jewish community, the thinking goes a little like this. During the time after the destruction of the temple in 70 in the Common Era, that Jews did not just go into diaspora in North Africa and to the Mediterranean basin, but that Jews also went into diaspora in Central, South, and eventually West Africa as well. Have you ever had well water? I mean real well water, fresh out of the well. You've never had that water? So you've been drinking this bottled water and processed water. Well, well water, I'm from South Carolina. And when you drink well water, it's something special. It makes you tingle all over as it's going down. And when I first started drinking from the cup of Judaism, I started tingling, and the tingling has never stopped. That's for me. It is right for me and for my family. The young lady that I've been married to now, been blessed to be married to now for almost 34 years, was a staunch, throw-down, lockdown, 6-day-a-week Pentecostal. But I told her that this is who I was, and this is who I am becoming, and I'd like us to become this together. Her mom and dad said, "What?" I said, "Well, let's start studying together." And after a while they said, "It's okay." They just have a very different understanding about God. And when they realize that their faith community is essentially a daughter of Judaism, that their daughter wasn't losing anything like my mother. She, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" But I said, "Mom, can we study some Bible?" And before she died, God bless her memory, in 2000, every year she would tell her pastor, "You gotta have my son, the rabbi, come and preach to us. If you want to get some good preaching, you gotta have him coming in here." So, the most important thing that drew me to Judaism is the capacity to question. And Jews always try asking questions. When I was a Christian, I was simply told to believe. As a Jew, I was told to study. And the more I studied, the more I learned, and then the more I realized there was to learn. And so it's just that well water. I work through Be'chol Lashon, in every tongue, because we believe that there are people with many tongues in many lands who have ties to the Jewish people. So if you visit Beth Shalom in Chicago, Illinois, don't be surprised, because we have Ashkenazi families that are members of our congregation. Don't be surprised, because we have Anusim, hidden Jews from Mexico, that are members of our congregation, who have gone through and studied and returned to their Jewish roots through halakhic conversion. Don't be surprised that we have Ashkenazi parents who've adopted African or African American children who want their children to be in a Jewish space. But they're not constantly asked, are you Jewish? Over the last 7 years, my work with Be'chol Lashon has taken me to several countries on the continent of Africa, where we are working with communities of emerging Jewish communities. My young associate just returned from the Limba Cultural Association annual meeting. The Limba Cultural Association represents somewhere between 3,000 or 4,000 Limba, okay, that identify themselves Judaically. In Nigeria, I currently have 60 congregations that are studying with me, ranging in size from 15 to 20 members to 400 or 500 members, and who are studying. And those are the people that said, we want to learn, we want to study. So you're talking roughly tens of thousands of people. When we were in Uganda last year for the installation of Rabbi Gershom as the Rabbi of Uganda, the dean from Ziegler, the associate dean, and rabbis from LA and out east, we had about 8 rabbis there. Well, we had 8 rabbis there because we took 250 people through the mikveh while we were in Uganda for Rabbi Gershom's installation. And these people were from Kenya, Tanzania, along with the northern part of Uganda, and Burundi and Rwanda. So, I mean, these pockets of folks are all over the continent of Africa. They have spread in many different places. We're trying to not put a label on it. We just want it to be Judaism and not to be any specific type of Judaism, so that we'll have a great sense of unity.